up? What's up?
I'm gonna lean in on you. Get in there.
It's kind of here.
Throw my arms up on the side there.
It's kind of dark. What do you got? What's up, Scott? What's up? Chris Guthrie, get in the shot, man.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Apparently I'm just in the middle.
You got to bring in, man, the Chris sandwich
There you
here.
go, Chris Sandwich.
Oh! All right, here's the deal. We're here in Miami, and we're thinking about partying again. Yeah, actually again. Water. So here's what we're going to do. Let's do a little late night Q&A. You guys got any questions that you guys want to ask? We'll be more than happy to answer them. Thanks for your info, brother. Our business is doing great. Awesome.
Love that.
It's cool. Come on, Chris.
Yeah.
What are you going to say now? You guys are on. Let's go.
I'm waiting for a question.
Hey, this is awkward.
Count me in, brother. Dom Sugarman in the house.
Why aren't you here, Dom?
Yeah, Dom,
It's
why
much
aren't you
nicer
here?
than Canada.
The party never gets over. That is true. Let's see. Home and kitchen, multiple products along the same line. Do you combine them on the same listing? Hey, what's up? We're doing a live feed. You want to come in and say hello? So, about 56 people. How was the event?
It was awesome, of course.
Awesome, right?
Amazing.
Right?
Yeah,
All right.
people.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by. All right.
See ya.
All right, cool.
So multiple products, home and kitchen, along the same line, same listing. What are your thoughts on that?
I prefer same listing if it's close enough.
Come on, Chris. We got to get you in a shot.
Yeah, so I prefer same listing if it's close enough because you're gonna be able to benefit from that combined listing effect,
Absolutely.
and also being able to rank for multiple different keywords within the child ASINs.
I like it.
So
I'm on the same boat there. I say if it's the same product, if it's a similar product, put them on the same listing, man. Parent-child listings are highly underrated. You get a lot of juice out of it, and it makes things like PPC a little bit easier too.
I echo everything they just said.
What else we got?
Another question. Let's see. Kino from New York, you're the best. Could you do a podcast about product customization? We'll do that. It's a good. Remind me to do that.
That is a good one.
Okay, for home and kitchen.
Use
okay.
color variations.
If that works. Had a similar question. Most surprising new advice you heard at the event. Ooh. I don't think there's. Yeah. Go ahead.
I think I know everything. I don't know, right?
I know you know everything, but that's.
I think the biggest thing was just I really like Spencer's talk actually.
Yeah.
On just driving external traffic to your Amazon listings through growing your site around your brand.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah, and that's something that Chris and I have been talking a little bit about. Where's Papa V? He's up in the room, Dom. We tuckered him out. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to echo that. Inside of your brand, once you can start to build that external channel, and we've talked about that. Any idea why? I'm not sure what that means.
There was a couple questions that came.
Oh, there was. Okay, sorry guys that we're missing some of those questions. Good question. Maybe not. Let's see. Okay, with new changes like the 5,000 characters in the back, is it okay to duplicate keywords now?
No reason to. Not a single reason to. If you can't fill all 5,000, no reason to. If you can't fill all 5,000 of those characters, don't worry about it. Fill it with as much relevant stuff as you can find. But you don't have to duplicate those keywords just to fill the 5,000 characters. There's not a reason to, right? You don't need to put garlic press, stainless steel garlic press. Do garlic press, stainless steel. Leave it that way. If that's all you have, it's fine.
Absolutely. Chris Guthrie. I'm confused, by the way. I got two Chris's here.
Yeah.
Guthrie and Shaffer. All right, before we answer another question, let's get this shared, guys. All right, we got 57 on right now. Let's swipe the screen and share this with some more people and tap it up. All right, tap it up. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's got Julie. Hey, Julie, what's up? It's Jim's wife. What do you guys think of Amazon's new startup program? I'm not sure I even know what that means, startup program.
I haven't heard too much about it. I know they're working with people who are trying to create original products, I believe.
Okay.
And I think they're helping them get funding and some of those kinds of things. I think it's a cool idea. I don't know how their execution on it's going to be, but we'll see.
Okay. Let's see. You can't use the same listing on Handmade and regular Amazon and up to 2 listings, same product.
Yeah, if you're doing Handmade on Amazon and you have another product, you wouldn't be able to combine those listings because they're going to be 2 different things, right?
Someone just said that they're just starting. Should they start with wholesale?
If if you want to, absolutely, it's completely viable. So is retail arbitrage, online arbitrage. They're great ways to start to generate capital for your private label business. And the added benefit, you get to make a little bit of profit along the way. You don't risk as much money, and you get to learn the Amazon platform.
Anything you want to add?
I think the biggest thing is that if you haven't had a success with anything, then getting your first few dollars is really key, because that's what helps give you the motivation to actually go on and do the next thing, whether it's a private label brand or anything else like that. So definitely.
Yeah. No, I'm going to echo that too as well. And I think that the big thing to take away is that you're going to learn the process. And if you find out that a wholesale item is doing well and the profit margin isn't good, that's okay, because you kind of expose the product that you can then private label. So the risk goes down.
Absolutely.
By doing that. So I definitely think that that's an option. Any other questions, quick? Go ahead and post them in there and share this if you guys would do that, and tap it up. Let me know you're still there. Thoughts on the big ass storage fees coming over in November, December? We're going to see a fire sale.
I don't think so. And one of the big things, and it didn't come out of this event, but it came out of the Rocky Mountain Reseller Conference, and a lot of the conversations Scott and I had there was inventory planning and understanding what you actually are going to sell, right? You can keep the inventory at your house if Amazon's going to smack you with a storage fee. You know, you can do a lot of things to start to plan for that. If you know how much you're going to be selling, or you went through fourth quarter last year, then you can do that a little bit better. But if you want to kind of hedge your bets and you know what you're selling in October, November, then you can start to make those future plans as well and avoid any of those long-term storage fees or the crazy stuff that it looks like they're going to be doing in December.
Yeah, and someone just asked what color my shirt is. It's salmon.
It's like a coral.
Very confident salmon.
It's not pink, it's salmon. Okay, very useful stuff. Thank you. Okay, happy anniversary. Love you. Oh, that's my wife. It's my anniversary tonight too, by the way, guys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that it wasn't until 20. But she's cool. At least my wife is cool. I love you, honey. She's actually home right now. So
Congrats.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So look
many
at that. 22 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Great.
so a celebration right there. You guys just witnessed that. My wife is still up.
Give those hearts.
Yeah, give those hearts.
That's relevant
Come
right
on,
now.
honey, give the hearts.
Hearts for love.
Hearts for love. All right, would you recommend starting with lowest price and raise it, or the opposite? With the lowest price and raise, I would probably start at the price that you think you can start selling it at, and then from there start to play with the price. I would start pay-per-click immediately and do like that whole launch process. Do you guys know how to get your product featured on Amazon on their homepage?
Boatloads of sales.
Yeah. I mean, I think everything that we talked about. Hearts for Scott. LOL. Thank you so much, everyone, for the anniversary wishes. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. When we get home, talk to my wife right now. We're gonna celebrate and go to a great, nice dinner together.
I'm doing 6,000 in sales. What do you recommend my next step to step it up? Guthrie, what you got?
I wonder how many products you have. If you feel like you've taken it as far as you want for that product, it depends on what competition level you have. But it might be time to look at another product. It depends, I guess, on where you're at. I don't know anything else beyond your sales volume. So
Absolutely.
not enough information to know beyond that.
Absolutely. Okay, I have over 50 products, merchant fulfilled with no buy box, I think they said. I couldn't read the
And
last
then it was
question.
something about I can't get PPC. What do you recommend to show up? You don't have the buy box. You can't run PPC. Is there a particular reason you're not using FBA? That would be my suggestion, because if you're FBA, you're going to get the buy box.
Yeah, and Dom Sugarman just said something about the crooked shirts, the pay-per-click shirts. Okay, next one. Let's go ahead and have another question. How do you base your first order of quantity off of? That's a great question.
I like 500 to 1,000. That's kind of the good ballpark for me. It's enough inventory that if you do, a 50 to 100 unit giveaway, and you do, pull a kibble and kind of hit a home run right out of the bat, that you're not gonna stock out as fast as if you ordered 100 or 250, right? It gives you a little bit of a window to start to play with. You don't necessarily need to order more than that. If you have a great price break, if you're really confident in the product, you did a test order first, then you can do that. But you don't need to order more.
It's an expensive item. Try 100, someone said, if it's an expensive item.
Yeah, if it's expensive, then you can start with a lower quantity, and obviously you're going to also have a lower quantity giveaway for that too, because you don't want to give away thousands of dollars worth of product. A lot of times more expensive products have fewer reviews as well. So.
Yeah, well, and to kind of talk a little bit more about that, like, if you usually find a more expensive product like that, you're probably going to find lower reviews, and if you find lower reviews, you don't really have to give away many units, if any at all. You might want to just try turning on pay-per-click and see what happens, but there goes to your research again. So you want your research to be solid before you go ahead and jump into that. And so someone gave a thumbs up. Bang! All right, so another question. Let's go ahead, have another one here. We got a few more minutes. How do Americans feel about made in Canada? Neutral, better than China, not as good as US made? What's your thoughts on that, Chris?
I don't know that I have thoughts. Shaffer or Guthrie?
Let's do Shaffer first.
I don't know that I have thoughts on Made in Canada. I mean, I think the only Canadian stuff that I know that I have is my Keep Calm and PPC On t-shirt and some maple syrup in my house. But honestly, I think we're kind of indifferent about it. There are some Americans who are very passionate about Made in the USA stuff. Outside of that, I don't know that it has a big role.
Guthrie?
I think that Canada is just kind of a great place up there. You kind of forget about it, but it's kind of like your attic.
Yeah.
It's the noisy upstairs, the really quiet upstairs neighbor.
I stole that from a comedian, so it's not mine, but I thought it was hilarious.
So.
Can we congratulate the bride, Mr. and Mrs.?
Hey.
Oh, yeah! Congratulations! You're a periscope! You're a periscope! There we go! There we go! Congratulations! People just got married. All right.
On his 22nd wedding anniversary.
On my 22nd
It's an homage
anniversary.
to Scott.
Look at that. That right there was a sign. If my wife is listening, there we go. We just got married again.
Should I launch a second product, or should I put my first product on .co.uk?
I'd say second product.
Yeah, second product.
Unless you're in the UK.
That's a good point.
Or anywhere else in the Eurozone, and then I would take a look at it. But there is a little bit of a hurdle. You need a Eurozone bank account. You need a Eurozone company to really make that work. And so if you're not in the UK or somewhere in Europe, it can be a little bit of a hassle. And the return that you're going to get on that is not quite as good as what you would get from launching a second product. You know, you're going to see 20-30% return, 20-30% of what you would get from inside Amazon US.
Cool. Let's see here. We sell essential oils. Be very tricky. Might try sending in a few to get the buy box. That's a tough one because sometimes it can be hazmat, so you got to be careful with that. I'm not really sure I know much about that.
I know there are some people doing it at FBA.
Yeah, there are. Let's see here. Any more questions? Quick. Hey guys, while we're still on, do me a favor. Swipe the screen and share. Up, swipe. Click the little buddy icon down there below too. How's it going?
Tony just laughing at you.
I know, just laughing at me. Let's see here. Any more quick questions? Those hearts are flying in, though, huh, boys?
Yeah.
Right?
It's the hat.
It's the hat. Look at the hat. Look at that. That's a leprechaun hat right there. Are you coming to New York? Yeah, I'll be coming to New York day after tomorrow. Not for an event, though. CG using Aurelia for... Oh! Chris, one of your questions, something about the software. Your reveal.
Oh, yeah. About revealing?
Yeah, someone was just asking about...
Ask that one again.
Yeah, could you ask that one again?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
The next one I saw was, if you're doing a 100-unit giveaway, Scott, is that 100 units in 1 day or over 5 days, 10 days? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I would start definitely dripping that out. I would do it over time. If you're going to give 100 units, I'd probably do 20 a day for 5 days. That's where I would start. And then see how that does. Let's see, any events in LA? Not right now. We're planning something for the West Coast though. Yep. Okay. First products coming this week. Congratulations. Is it better to get freight forwarder or ask the manufacturer for shipping quote? I would say freight forwarder, but you're going to want to get the shipping quote. But your freight forwarder can handle that. You just need to figure out where it's being shipped from their port. Chris?
I would ask a supplier for a quote, and then if you want to reach out to a freight forwarder, you can get a quote from them as well. Chances are your supplier is going to talk to a different freight forwarder than whoever you're talking to, so you're going to get two different quotes. You're going to get a feel for if the one from your supplier is good. Obviously, anytime you can have the supplier handle that stuff, it's a little bit easier on you than you having to deal with your freight forwarder.
She was just doing a tap dance, thought she was being funny, so we just figured we'd get her on scope. That was Tony, by the way. Might have her on the podcast too. Pinterest.
Said, Chris just found your podcast. You need to do it more.
Yeah, I've been telling him that.
It's weekly right now. I mean, that's
Is it weekly?
Yeah.
Okay.
For Sellercast.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sellercast.com. Go
That'll
check
be
it out. Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad people are saying that they need more of that.
What was the fastest time for one of your products to get rolling? 6 days?
There was a recent one that this guy just released that has been pretty fast. I just actually did a little sample order on 3 units, and we were getting sales right out of the gate, but that was with pay-per-click. And then now we're doing, just yesterday on the one I checked, we did like 14 units and then 19 units the day before. So it's starting to roll. So not that long, but it can take longer, depending on how competitive it is. That's really what it comes down to.
What about you, Chris? What's the fastest you've ever gotten something up and running?
1 hour? I mean, the very first product that I did, even going back to when we were talking about whether you should do 500 units, 1,000 units, it was pretty immediate. I mean, we did, although it was all 2 years ago though, so I don't even remember. This doesn't work.
Yeah,
it's pretty fast.
I mean it's pretty much the launch process.
It's usually like less than a week, really. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take that long as long as you follow that process and. Yeah. Just listen to Scott's podcast.
Yeah, I mean, just do the 5 steps, create your plan, and then just go ahead and launch it, and then do your pay-per-click, to get the ball rolling. Let's see, what's the best follow-up program for follow-ups and reviews? Sales Backer, I think, is one of them. So go check it out. Sales Backer. Yeah, you got it? There we are. Look at that.
Comes with business cards.
Someone just laughed. They're ha ha ha. All right, we got time for like 2 more questions. 2 more quick questions. Since the Raptors beat the Cavs in Game 3, are they back in the series? Nice, Dom. Dom's always got to be the guy at the party that kind of disrupts things. Way to go, Dom. Let's see. Oh, Brody misses you. Oh, that's my wife. Oh, I miss him too. And I miss you too. And I miss Kayla. And I miss Alexis. And I miss Scotty. So see you guys soon. Go Raptors. Good night, guys. All right. So I guess that's it. No more questions?
Nobody has it?
No more questions?
I just dip my head in there.
Yeah.
This level.
What is the best FBA podcast? I don't know. TheAmazingSeller.com, and I think that probably there'll be another one. What's the other one?
Sellercast.com.
There we go.
What else we got, guys? I saw there was one that just disappeared on us.
Amazon's getting into private label thoughts.
They've already been in private label.
It took them 3 years to have less than 1,000 Amazon Basic SKUs. It's going to take them a lot longer than that to ever replace fully. Ride the wave while you have it, and it's going to be a long time, I think.
Yeah, and then from there also, that's when you're going to start building those external channels, right?
Yeah.
So
and in addition to that, I don't think they're ever going to get rid of third-party sellers.
Right.
It's just another product on the listing, and quite frankly, and if you guys have attended one of the webinars, you've heard me probably tell this story. I compete directly against an Amazon Basics product, and we get emails in response to our feedback emails all the time that say, we bought the Amazon Basics one, we didn't like it because it was on the junk. This one is a lot nicer. Hi, Chris.
Hello from Philadelphia. What was the topic? We're just doing some good old-fashioned Q&A. Competitor equals 600 reviews. I need to compete. How many reviews? How fast should I go for them?
Start with 1.
Yeah, start with 1, but I would go after at least 100.
I would do a 50 to 100 unit giveaway probably.
Yeah. Thoughts? Okay. Good.
Again, over 5 to 10 days, drip it out.
Yep.
Do 10 sales a day for 10 days, 5 days, however many you actually want to give away. Remember, you're going to get 60-70% of those as your baseline of reviews. You can then start to backfill that with reviews that you get from organic sales, sales from PPC, and those are going to really help ramp up your numbers, especially if you use something like SalesBacker.
Yeah, and someone just asked, what is the best traffic outside of Amazon? And I think that Facebook right now, hands down.
Probably.
Be careful with giveaways, read with directions so you don't make your promo public. Yeah, you want to use the one-time use codes. That's a must. Will make you go out of it? Okay, yeah, right. If you give away like one code that everyone can use, they can wipe you out. You're right. So that's it, guys. I think that's good. So we're going to wrap it up, and we'll see you guys later. Anything you want to say? Last parting words there, Guthrie?
I love it. It's fun. So much fun. Come to live events when you can, because you're able to make connections that really last a long time, and then you can also meet up with them later, right? You can talk on Facebook, Skype, or whatever, but making that live in-person connection, you can really connect people a lot better.
No, I like that a lot.
Do
Shaffer?
something.
Yeah.
Anything. Take a little bit of action. If you guys are interested in this business model, and if you have been on the webinar, you've probably heard this pitch. But if you're interested in this and you're not already doing product research, or you've done product research and you haven't picked a product, take the next small step forward. You don't have to jump straight into sourcing it. You don't have to jump straight into having 50 SKUs. Contact your first supplier. Do whatever it is you have to do. That's that next small step. Those small steps over time lead to big things.
Yeah, and someone just asked when the next live event is. We're going to probably have one for TAS here in maybe October, so we'll keep you guys posted. Go to theamazingseller.com/live, and you'll have the early kind of registration there where you can kind of get notifications. Someone said take care, take action, come to Dallas.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, Chris will be there tomorrow, just not for an event. But yeah, so just want to say thanks everyone that came last night too to our TAS meetup. We had over 50 people show up, which is amazing, and we had a blast. So yeah, just want to thank everyone and say really appreciate you guys coming out to Miami, those that you did, and anybody that didn't. Hopefully you got to see the presentation that I did. We did live stream that, and we'll be also putting that up on YouTube. So that's it, guys. That's it. It's going to wrap it up. We'll see you guys later. Peace. Love you. Take care. Take action.
Bye.
Hey, wait. Let's do it together. Right? Let's do it together. Right? So on the count of 3, right? And I'll lead it. All right? So remember, I'm here for you. I believe in you. But you got to do one thing for me. And what is that? 1, 2, 3. Take action. All right. We'll see you guys later. Peace.